Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter number 10, that is reaching the age of adolescence. Change is an integral part of life. It happens whether we are ready or not. Growing up involves changes in physical and mental strength of an individual. The journey of life of a human being begins as a single-celled structure to a multicellular organisms. At birth, a human baby weighs around 3 to 3.5 kg and thereafter goes through a series of change involving a rapid increase in mass and size. This is a period of a spurt in growth. There is another spurt in growth at the time when we are in our teens. At this age, certain rapid changes take place in our bodies, which prepare us for a more responsible adulthood. This type of growth in humans is a natural phenomenon. There are various stages of growth in humans, that is, infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. So, what is infancy? The stage of growth from birth to about 2 years of age is called infancy. During this period, babies grow very fast. They learn to sit, stand, and recognize people and things around them. Next one is childhood. The stage of growth from about 2 years to 12 years of age is called childhood. And during childhood, children grow in size and weight at a steady rate. And also, children grow intellectually, emotionally, and socially. And next is adolescence and puberty. The stage between childhood and adulthood is called adolescence. During this period, the body attains reproductive maturity. Thus, the period of life when the body undergoes changes leading to the reproductive maturity is called adolescence. Adolescence usually starts from the age of 11 years and lasts up to the age of about 18 to 19 years. Since the adolescent period covers the teens, adolescents are usually called teenagers. During this period, the body grows rapidly and many changes in the body take place. These changes mark the onset of puberty. The puberty, the boys and girls become capable of reproduction. Puberty ends when the adolescent reaches at the reproductive maturity. And the last one is adulthood. It is very difficult to know that a person has gained the adulthood. The end of adolescence is the beginning of adulthood. So, the state when all the body systems are fully developed, have almost reaches full height, but still growing emotionally and socially may be considered as the state of adulthood. During adulthood, one keeps growing and changing. Our chapter actually based on these adolescent periods. And adolescence is the transition period between childhood and adulthood. It involves various physiological and physical changes. Puberty is the period onset of sexual maturity in humans and involves distinct physical changes in the body. So, we can say puberty is the time when adolescent becomes sexually matured. At puberty, there are some kind of changes start taking place in the body of boys and girls. These changes usually occur at the age of 11 to 12 years in females and 14 to 15 years in the males. There are some physical difference present between the males and the females that helps us to differentiate between these two genders. Some of these characteristics are present at the time of birth. These characteristics are known as primary sexual characteristics. In addition to this, there are some other characteristics that an organism developed during the time of puberty. These characteristics are called secondary sexual characteristics. Development of beard, hair on the chest, and Adam's apple are considered as secondary sexual characteristics of human male. Similarly, in females, development of breasts, hair pattern on the body, and broadening of the hip region are some of the secondary sexual characteristics. We will now discuss some of the changes which take place in adolescent boys and girls at the puberty. So there are so many changes like increases in height, changes in the body shape, change in the voice, increase in the activity of sweat and sebaceous glands, development of sex organs, reaching mental, intellectual and emotionally maturity systems. These are some kind of changes which is occurred in puberty time. So the first one is increases in height. During puberty, there is a sudden increase in the height of both boys and girls. This occurs due to increase in length of the bones of arms and legs. Initially, girls grow faster than boys, but by about 18 years of age, both boys and girls reach their maximum height. Generally, the maximum height of the girls is slightly less than that of the boys. Normally, the rate of growing in height varies in different persons. Some of the boys or girls may grow very faster, but some after some time then the growing of their height slow down, while some of the others, boys and girls, gradually growing. Next one is change in body shape. During puberty, body changes at certain places. The changes are different for boys and girls. In girls, pelvic bones grow and hips become broader. In boys, the shoulders broaden and the body muscles grow more prominently than in the girls. Boys develop more muscles than girls, so body of boys look more muscular than that of girls. Boys develop facial hair, for example braid, but the girls do not have the facial hair. So growth of facial hair makes boys look different from girls. The next one is change in voice. At puberty, the voice box or the larynx begins to grow, and the voice box in boys is larger than that in girls. The voice box in boys can be seen at the Adam's apple in their throat. The voice box in girls is hardly visible. In boys, the voice becomes deep and harsh. In girls, the voice becomes shrill or high pitched. In adolescent period, sometimes the voice becomes harsh due to some abnormality in muscles of the growing voice box, but this change is temporary. After some time, the voice becomes normal. So for today it is enough. Next day we start from the next characteristics. Thank you.